With the upcoming elections around the corner, it's imperative to separate fact from fiction as Republican factions ramp up misinformation aimed at Democratic policies. This video aims to dismantle several deceptive narratives with hard facts, ensuring that you're equipped with the truth rather than fear-based rhetoric designed to manipulate votes. We'll be diving into claims around election fraud and non-citizen voting, shining a light on the deliberate myths around overseas and military votes, and reaffirming the integrity of our electoral systems with solid proof from bipartisan sources. Let's debunk the myth of rampant election fraud and the purported encouragement of non-citizen voting by Democrats. Despite loud claims by certain Republicans, there isn't a shred of substantive evidence supporting this notion. What we do have is a history of legal safeguards that incite severe consequences for non-citizen voting, backed by historical analyses that expose these narratives as fear-based tactics, tapping into societal anxieties. By breaking down these falsehoods, we reveal a picture far closer to reality. Next up is the ongoing misinformation about overseas and military voting. Keen to create doubt, some Republican entities have launched lawsuits challenging the qualifications of these votes. But let's face it, such attempts frequently result in legal dead ends, shedding more light on their true objective, sowing seeds of uncertainty. We must consider the undue consequences for valid voters, particularly military families who uphold our freedoms, yet are unfairly targeted by these legal tricks. While rumors about flawed election integrity float around, let's ground ourselves in the bipartisan affirmation of our system's security. Election officials from both sides have denounced these baseless claims, showcasing a concerted effort to maintain electoral trust. This brings us to a pivotal understanding of the damaging nature of disinformation, which, while proved false, perpetuates threats against our democracy and its officials. It's undeniable that social media and conservative outlets have become breeding grounds for misinformation. Amplified by influential voices like Donald Trump, false claims about non-citizen voting and rigged elections continue to gain traction. Despite the hard-to-miss regulatory challenges, the solution lies in honing your ability to discern facts from fiction. Let's equip you with tools to navigate these waters effectively. Last but not least, we address the myriad legal challenges Republicans have hurled at the electoral process. Most of these lawsuits are strategically timed to create a narrative of doubt without having substantial bases for real legal reform. They underline a persistent attempt to erode voter trust, even when historical precedents point to their eventual failure. As we conclude, remember, voting decisions should stand on the pillar of truth, not fear. Share this video to help curb the tide of misinformation. And remember, a vote based on verified information fuels a stronger democracy. Access the links for resources to empower your decision-making and ensure our elections reflect the people's voice, unmarred by deception.